Hello traders, good day to you all. My name is Christopher Glenn from Algo Capital, and today we're going to analyze the market regarding the previous announcement, the effect of the previous announcement that we had on Friday, um, and to see what is our expectation from the market for this week. Just going back to Friday, I'd like to say that we had an amazing non-farm payroll expression, was way beyond the expectation, and we saw that the dollar gained an enormous amount of strength. And we saw that in front of the gold, we saw that in front of other assets as well. Every asset in front of the dollar just collapsed. We can say that that caused a bit of weakness, more weakness than other markets on the European market, meaning that we saw that the pound and the euro lost a lot of strength, and we can see that it's even affecting the indices on Europe from the beginning of this week. Now, just to talk a bit about the NFP, the expectation is that the Federal Reserve will raise the interest rate during the next month. That is the expectation. Now, just talking about percentage before the announcement, because we haven't had a good report for a while. For the Before the announcement, the percentage of the Federal Reserve to raise the interest rate this year was approximately 50%. But after this announcement, this NFP that we've received on Friday, it climbed up to 78%, which is very, very close to obviously something that will occur during next months. So our expectation is definitely to see the dollar, or let's say the U.S. market, is gaining confidence, and looking toward the raise of the the raise of the interest rate. Now, let me just scroll down and see what important announcement we've got for this week. Today we already had an announcement regarding the Chinese market, but it doesn't really affect us during the time frame that we're trading. We had another announcement regarding the Australian dollar, nothing really important over there. But later today we've got a bank indication on behalf of the New Zealand market, and tomorrow it will be a very difficult day to analyze the European market, for we've got a bank holiday on France, and later on we've got a bank holiday in Canada and the United States. So I would definitely pay attention more to the pound. I will try to locate my trades on a pound versus Japanese yen. Our expectation is to see the Japanese yen gaining strength in the market, and because of some weakness that we saw, as I said, on behalf of the NFP, the expression of the NFP during last week, the expectation is to see the pound losing strength in front of the Japanese yen, but we will analyze that in a second. Thursday will be a very good day to trade, the best day to trade during this week on my perspective. Again, we've got the European Central Bank President Draghi will conduct some sort of an announcement. I'm definitely expecting to see or to hear some comments regarding the NFP and the expectation from the European Central Bank, what they're going to do in terms of economy and so on and so on. And our expectation is definitely to see some movement on behalf of the euro. I do believe that the euro will gain strength, will regain its strength during this announcement. Before that, we've got employment change and unemployment rate in Australia. Very, very important indication as well. I won't be awake during this announcement, but definitely good chance if you're a trader from Asia, one of our traders from Asia. I would definitely advise you to take several trades after the announcement. The Australian dollar, usually at night, because we don't have a lot of markets active. We've got the Australian dollar, we've got the New Zealand market, and we've got the Japanese market. All markets aren't really strong enough to change the curse. So if I've got a good impulse, a good movement on the Australian dollar, meaning that if I had a good announcement over here, a green announcement, we can immediately see the Australian dollar gaining strength, but that's not the only thing. The idea is that after the Australian dollar will gain strength, that it will continue to gain strength in front of other assets, and therefore we can take this advantage. The announcement will express good or bad potential, then we will see the Australian dollar reacting, and we can follow that reaction, understanding that the US market and the European market are closed, and at the moment we don't have anything to interfere with the potential of this announcement, and that's a very good announcement, to trade on. Again, we've got two announcements on behalf of Draghi during Thursday, and usually we've got the unemployment claims and on behalf of the U.S. market, and we will receive additional indication on behalf of Yellen. I'm pretty sure that she will give additional confidence to the idea that they're going to raise the interest rate during next month. On Friday, very good trading day as well. Not the best one, but a good one as well. We've got the Euro announcement on behalf of the German market. We've got our expectation is to see the DAX changing along this announcement. Definitely no question about that. And later on, we've got the core retail PPI report, retail sales on behalf of the US dollar at 330. And late at Friday, we've got the prelim announcement on behalf of the consumer sentiment. Another good indication, an important indication for the idea of raising the interest rate, and not as important as the NFP, but still a very good and very important announcement as well. So we've got a very nice week coming up ahead, but let's try to see what's going on behalf of the charts. Right now, I'm analyzing the strength of currencies in the market. We can see that the strongest currencies in the market at the moment are the dollar, obviously, still gaining its strength, regaining and holding the position of being the strongest currency in the market. We can say that the Japanese yen is among the weakest currencies, but again, analyzing long-term investments, I can see that it's forming a corrective pattern, and my expectation is to see the Japanese yen regaining its strength. Therefore, I gave you the potential of the pound versus Japanese yen when we've got bank holiday, when we analyze the charts. Another strong currency is the Canadian dollar. We can also say that the Australian dollar is among the strong currencies, and the weakest currency is the New Zealand. Weakest currency among all. So for today, I will definitely try to express the strength of the dollar and the Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar in front of the New Zealand. Now, just let's take a look at this specific pattern over here. We've got a very nice impulse movement dropping down, and we've got a corrective pattern climbing up, a very nice indication on the RSI here below, and my expectation is to see this chart crashing down. So that's a very good trade for today, a put option on the Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen till the end of the day. We need to give a bit more time for the market to express what we're seeing in terms of information, and my expectation is to see this chart continuing lower. Let's move forward to other charts as well. Very interesting chart right now is the gold. The gold climbed up approximately until 1200, and since then we saw it's just continuing its movement down. Let's look at that. So that's the gold in front of the dollar. You can see 190, that's approximately the peak that we've received. Again, very, very, very interesting structure we've received over here. Let's just analyze that for a second. Analyzing this chart for long term, we can see that this is the third downtrend movement. We're expecting to see 5 movements total. This is the third one. This is the fourth leg. That's a corrective pattern, the ABC zigzag. And right now we're forming the fifth downtrend movement on this specific asset. We've got the first, the second, the third. Our expectation is to see a bit more bounce higher for the fourth and a collapse toward $1,050 per an ounce for the gold. That is my expectation, and from that point I'm expecting the gold to start climbing back up again. So for now, for this week and for until the end of this month, until the end of November, my expectation is to see the gold just conquering lower and lower peaks, and a eventually, when we will get toward the 1050, I will start looking for an uptrend movement, long-term investments and short-term investments, depending on the structure regarding the gold. I'd like to wish you all the best with your trades. Have a pleasant day, and bye bye.